Everything is temporary here. Only your asset is only spiritual, what you are doing sadhana. So if you do, what can I do? If you do, you can, you are saying, I can't say no. Do on your risk. Then adjust with some listening Prabhupada's bhajan and cook she can. Otherwise do it in such a way that it affects minimum. This much I can say. Because as a Grihastha, you don't have much time for preaching, neither in a country you live. How much you are then left to your spiritual life, tell me. Yes? If that much sadhana strong is not, actually as an Indian, this 16 hours is nothing. Actually, Prabhupada said. It is meant for the foreigners. They are hard workers. They say, okay, you work for Krishna, but sadhana you cannot do. Otherwise he might be doing 4 times than this. If you don't do 64 rounds, Krishna won't accept your service. How do you feel? But still, you have to earn your bread, you have to give education to do. I cannot say anything. I can't say, don't do. I say, this is ideal, now it's up to you how much you give value to it. In the West, in England, they make sandwich at night, I remember. And then take it to them and eat. With some soup or something, warm, which is very quick. They do tea only. In my school days, Margaret Thatcher, she was telling, she has got 2 only in her school days, set of clothes. So when she goes to school, college, elderly girl, she says, one is I have got wet. I have to buy, say, ironing or she says, well, you don't know, you should be knowing maybe how Western country, everything so tight. When I first went, I was shocked to see time is more than money most probably, some countries. So I am not forcing you. I see how you value, which one you value more. Don't think I am becoming heavy. But you think I am your well-wisher, I am telling. It's very serious. You done your sadhana in the Brahma Muhurta, you are not getting that much value of your Hare Krishna mantra, I tell you. This happened to many devotees. They do 2 rounds, I have got so much work. Tell you one story, one boy. Of course, he is not a Grihastha, Brahmachari. Young boy. He was in another city than London, and he is a young boy in those days. Shall I say within 25? Could be 19 too. Police knows him, he has bad habit. He became Hare Krishna, police seeing him very happy. It may not be exactly applicable to you. He got an offer from big city, say London. In those days, it's just like a big, one of the head, kitchen in charge. And many ladies, men work in the kitchen for the duty, cooking, maybe Mataji, maybe men. He had to delegate them, assign them. So he one day had a dream. The Prabhupada came to his dream. Who was saying, so what you are doing now? Prabhupada, I have got a big responsibility. What? In time, Radha Krishna deity worship is not easy. You have to 6 times, it has to be giving a nice offering, in time. Otherwise, you are a sentimentalist, you are worshipping doll. No, Baba. Radharani is very strict. You do mistake, you do offering, you commit offense, heavy says. They say Vrindavan, you see so many hogs, this, that. Nothing, they are just offending, doing thing, but making committing offense. And sometimes people Guru don't ask him, don't stay in Dham. Stay for a short time, be careful.
eat with the bare necessities of life, day and night do service, bhajan, this, that. This is Vrindavan. Better do outside, Shuddha bhajan, and do this thing, same get result almost. So this is called Brahma Muhurta, before sunrise, 1.5 hours approximately. Not exactly, but something like that, a little more or less. At that time, one is supposed to be completely be absorbed in thought of God and his prayer, all these things. It's very potent. 1 minute, 1 second fraction is better than other time, hours. Other time mind, you cannot concentrate. You mean X, anyhow. Because there is so many distraction. Yes? Even now that sound gone beside that, still the day is divided, 24 is divided as Shatagun time, Rajagun time, in general. So, though night is considered Tamogun, but still many sadhus think instead of sleeping, just like people think sleeping is, one devotee told Prabhupada, I find sleeping is a waste of time. Because if you really mean it, you are intelligent. But at that time, do your spiritual activity, you don't have touch with other people. Then you are there alone with God, your most lovable object permanently. And you came like that in this world, and that will go with you. Understand? You means all of us, when I mean, don't mean I'm pointing. So in that case, one should be very careful how you see. You saw that moment I get up, hardly I just splash water, I start doing japa. Some may fall asleep. So in that case, that is why you should mold your life in such a way so you find time, that time make best use. It is better at that time finish as many rounds as possible. For Gyastha is very difficult, I understand. Already this country is also difficult. The country is such a way done, I think nobody can do any spiritual. That is why I asked, do they have got department in the faculty, religious, philosophy, applies? Seems like that. People are like a robot, efficient robot. Even thinking also, they're like computers. So this boy, I have got here in charge of the kitchen. So have you today done your Mangala Arati? Attended? Prabhupada, what? This is a very responsible service, I find. Oh, so? But what are your first and foremost duty? Thought, you don't know? Prabhupada, I heard. What you heard? You see Prabhupada's eyebrows going up. And eyes, he could understand Prabhupada is getting gradually a little grave talking to him. So what is the first and foremost duty of a devotee? Prabhupada get up early in the morning, then do Mangalarati, then finish japa. How many japa you have done today? Prabhupada, I have got so much thing to do, go to see probably how many rounds you have done today. Every day average, how many rounds you do in the morning. But I have to delegate how many rounds you do average. Most of the days, early morning. Maybe 2. What? What you are supposed to do? Suddenly he thought, Prabhupada, getting more grave. He suddenly jumped. I thought he was going to chase him. In dream is in. Actually, he ran away from there to that city. Maybe hitchhiking or what. I see. Hare, how come you came back? Subhog, I'll tell you a story. I saw Prabhupada is going to whip me. And then tell the story followed by that. So, what devotee used to do, sometimes go to 10 o'clock, whole day morning after Mangalarati, going to market, Covent Garden, between our very place to Leicester Square, in between talk of the town, this, that passage, and there is a called Covent Garden, London's famous place for flower and fruit market. Yeah. The devotee used to go to bring what is thrown, and the shoppers will say, hey, you come here, first come, first serve. What do you mean? Well, there are monks coming, there are nuns coming. That means there is brought little one apple or fruit, they basket, they see how many, so the best one, they take it out. So devotee take care, use it. And within that time, they plan in such a way, though they till 10 o'clock we used to do Sankirtan, they coming by, it's not early days talking about whether it is here, London or New York. Most of the places are like that. I asked. And then go 10 o'clock, they go to sleep. In between, sometimes there is also night duty. Even not only there, night duty was there in Vrindavan. Mayapur or what, I don't know. Sometimes there may be, for various reasons, Prabhupada said there should be Akhanda Kirtan. Mayapur also. So, somebody waking up, hey, this is your turn, 2 to 3. Somebody 12 to 1. Somebody before. After DT, put to rest. Devotee used to go at 10 o'clock, sleep. Doesn't matter, Grihastha. Of course, most of them are Brahmachari or Brahmachari. Go to sleep, somebody get up at 1 o'clock, doing his round. How? They have got they afternoon, they whatever eat and morning whatever eat. But when the evening come, after evening, in India also, many sadhus, after sunset, they don't eat anything. If at all, very light. Even Prabhupada I saw, take a glass of milk and Sunday. Sometime, one day it was a little late, 10 o'clock, Prabhupada told me, Subhag, there is not it there. Maybe Delhi, Kurukshetra. Either Delhi or Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra, you didn't have temple. Delhi. Subhag, it is still late. Maybe don't. Go to sleep. Milk is ready, hot, and Sundays. You go to sleep. I don't take milk. Go take rest. I was with Prabhupada then. In Delhi. There is a small temple on the ladies can sleep. We can sleep either roof, here and there. Only one toilet. Prabhupada stays in another house. We live here. Men can do. Ladies, some or other in the temple, a little room. Maybe those are the very blissful days. More you live with simple, with the bare necessity of life, and always engage in service. Of course, I don't expect you are Grihastha. Now opulence is there, but I don't think I am that happy as you were before. Taking rice, dal, or little with this, that. I must say frankly, I am feeling. Though some say, I don't agree with Subhag. Some say to me, hearing. The others say, Subhag is saying this. He came much later, maybe big position. When he listened, yeah. And another person said, Subhag may say that. Those days are of course joyful, what he says. Now it is also joyful, why not? But I think this. Maybe he is just trying to encourage him telling. Now so much affluence. Affluence, opulence, not exactly same. Affluence is prachurjo. Everything enough. Huh? What does affluence mean? Affluence?
More affordability. Affordability, you can afford more things.
You can afford more, is it? And opulence also, I see. Going in plane. Acha, now, so they mold their life in such a way and program, what did I say, and that they feel light and get up early and jump up, and daytime sometimes sleep. Just this sadhana also means making proper adjustment. Change little this, that, and I mean that. But do, keeping in mind, this is the motto, so adjust it thing. And as far as your intelligence goes, do that much. Rest you pray to Krishna. Of course, you do it officially, then I don't know what to pray with. As you really feel the need, how sincere you are and how you feel, accordingly we pray. And correspondingly, Krishna's response follow accordingly. According to a surrender, Krishna responds. Same thing. Make sense?
Yes.
Make sense? That is. I'm telling the truth, it applies to me also, though it may be hard. To get something valuable, we have to pay the price. We take it easy, accordingly we progress. Make sense? Because everything here is temporary. You have to always remember, it is a temporary plane. And uncertain. All of us have got a plan, but Krishna has got also a plan for each of us. Yes or no?
Yes.
How much you plan, Krishna has got a plan for all of you. What you did in there, and now what is your aspiration? It may be vaguely all same, but not we are that much serious all equally. Yes or no?
Yes.
So accordingly, Krishna knows our mind and accordingly he responds. Success, failure is in Krishna's hand, not in our hand. Somebody doesn't mean did more book distribution, brought more money. From institution point of view, he may be very great and he may be recognized. But that is not everything. You are not asked to do this thing. You think what you can. So it answers your question. Is answered. So it is good what you are doing, abruptly don't change. Try to adjust as far as possible. This is very good, I know from the beginning she is doing early morning job was very good. I highly appreciate. Okay. Because though could be there difficulties like me, but doctor said 8, 9 hours sleep, may again find it out and trying to adjusting it. Go to sleep early. And morning, according to some, you eat morning more because you feel hungry, and then as the day advances, you make it cut it down less. And easy to digest, lighter food. To noon time maybe all heavy. And in the evening before go to bed or even after sunset, then they take light and go to bed early. Adjust in such way, things move here and there, and your activity. And understand? As like you taking bath, at that time in the bathroom, toilet, any moment can something inevitable happen. It doesn't necessarily mean you will stop, in a dirty place I am thinking of Krishna. No, you can die there. Many people died. I know, and some relative went to toilet and he died on the way. He got stroke. But suppose at that time what he was thinking, a very rich man I know, going to his native country place. Far away, husband, wife is somewhere else. All children wiped away and he is going there. What is called nostalgia or attachment there. Home and heart and there. Doesn't matter, insignificant. And going, usually servant is there, go. Instead of servant he is going, taking water pot. Suddenly stop. Now what happened, God knows. What you was thinking at that time. So you should not think, we should think every moment. Are we thinking? We think we will become old one day, die. What Kumar thinks, 100 years I will live, then I will do. You understand, body has got a demand. You have to give the body enough rest. So adjust all those things, just I said, suppose you want to get up early, that means morning time, daytime, eat such thing so that if you take something heavy, they know those things which causes sleep. I've said take chapati or roti or bread. You find rice causes sleep, mango causes sleep. Other may, there is a degree. Huh? So you balance that, and accordingly, if you eat too much, actually, if you are a sadhu, you should eat what you think you can, half. You cannot, then other half, obviously, you half of half, you drink water, and quarter, you keep it empty. I know it will be difficult, but it's a matter of practice. You understand? Take light thing. So if you take light and in the daytime, as the day advance, light, so the glass of milk and sundaes, like little piece of cheese, go to bed. You can easily get up. Do your done in daytime, some other time, take some. Whenever you get time extra, you take rest. Because the body requires some rest. You cannot take away forcefully. It's a gradual process also. Or some fruit, some milk, light thing. Make sense? It is tested by others. They do that. Many Indian sadhu, after sunset, hardly eat anything. So body light, easily get up. Bhaktivinoda Thakur Grihastha, Prabhupada said, but he used to come back from office, he divided the time in such a way that he is a magistrate. He does so much work. He has got more than 10 children, grown up, and he is such a great acharya of our. He had the son, by God's grace, a pure devotee, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, who can inspire Prabhupada to fulfill the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he divided his time in such a way that Grihastha, he has got children, he has got his duty towards his daughter to make her eligible, and she is handed over to a nice boy, and the son, so they can stand on his feet, he can earn his thing and get married and this, that. See, so that he can take care of also his wife when he lives, and he will divide his time in such a way, those duty also doing, he has to earn money also enough to get her all her daughter married by himself, because he brought them in this world. He has to do his son in proper education, medication, proper guidance and training. At the same time, he cannot ignore this thing. Absolutely cannot avoid. Over and above, he will go to made his spiritual life his center. Dovetail it with Krishna consciousness in such a way that they also become bhakta, his wife also, and do everything together. Prabhupada told his wife and son and all this, you cooperate with me. It seems like he didn't get that much response. So he again warned, but his wife and son may be thinking that he's joking. Wife may be thinking just treating me means joking me. Husband, wife, you cannot tell, relation again. So one time he suddenly took action. And so son is grown up enough to take care of his wife. I don't know, his daughter married. I saw his daughter, I saw his two sons. They used to come to Prabhupada, see, and Prabhupada asked me, so can you take care of them? Arrange for their food, arrange for their staying, which room, this, that. I used to do. Over and above, he will take some after coming from office and do his usual thing necessary, but he will in such a way he's made his 24 hours life that he will go to take some food, sometime maybe milk and chapati. Daytime, evening also. This is substantial, wholesome. Both is milk and chapati is also good, though he is Bengali. And he will go to sleep 8 o'clock, get up 12 o'clock, 4 hours only sleep. 4 hours? 8, 12, 4 hours. He will get up and start writing. He wrote more than 100 books this way. He is a magistrate. And even Englishman cannot think how he quickly finishes of his job. And he completed his office, what he is supposed to do as a magistrate every day. Whether inside his house or say, within this time. It's not easy thing. Very efficient. So we should make ideal householders' life and know how they used to live. This is also called sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha just doesn't mean associate with the sadhu physically, associating with him. Also you can live, he'd find out all the information, how he used to live, other sadhu, ideal sadhu, grihastha. Because you are a grihastha, you see how he did his Krishna consciousness. You may not be expert as them, it could be an inspiration out of many. You can take the best, take the principle at least. Just like Goswami used to eat very little. We cannot eat that because they have got parsod, they can do. They are showing ideally. You take the essence of it and try as much as you can. We cannot do exactly. We cannot eat 1 or 2 chapati and little chana all day without salt, this, that. A cup of buttermilk in the evening. No. People say, don't do that. Don't be crazy. Be something reasonable, something practical. Eat the bare necessities to maintain your body and soul together, enough strong to do your sadhana and your household duties. Make sense? Yes. Any other? Another thing, Prabhupada has a book, not has a book, Prabhupada used to answer many letters. I think a majority family problems and management problems constitute most of it. Maybe 85% or 95 even. And the rest are other question answer. And so if you out of that, half may be family question answer and half is management. So you can read from there, index wise, the basic problem they took out and Prabhupada's answer took out from the letter and there, and it's compiled in 3 volumes. It is called Prabhupada Kathamrita. Prabhupada Shikshamrita. You can get guidance. That is on international level. But don't forget, you are from India. You are coming from Indian backing culture background. So your case, if you follow that exactly, you are lowering standard. But at the same time, you are in a foreign country. Sometimes in Singapore, that mood, Western mood, is there. So you try to take the best. Remembering, just like I said, 16 round is nothing to Prabhupada say to you. They work hard, their case is different. So in between, you adjust, make adjustment. Is that clear?